small technical difficulty right off the bat. Hello, welcome to my very first live stream. My name is Michael, also known as Banana to my 9 grandchildren. And yes, I am a grandma who loves to play Minecraft at 60. So, I'm starting in a brand new world today, and I'm playing for folks who are either beginners or new or want to learn what their kids are playing, grandparents who want to know what their grands are playing, families who want to play with their kids and want to learn how to play Minecraft, or just want a really fun place to hang out and have snacks and laughs and watch me miserably fail from time to time. So, grab a snack, drop in, chat if you want to chat, and let's go. Let's jump in. Here we go. And we're going into a brand new world. Here we go. I created this world. I call it my boss of blocks, Noob Notes. It's a brand new world, and it's where we're going to get started from the start. And it's day 1. Let's see where we're gonna spawn into. Hopefully it'll be a good spawn, nothing too dry. Hopefully we'll have some water, some trees. Those are really important for your first day. The very first day, you want to get wood and a couple of tools. If you can find sheep and get some wool, that's important. We want to make a bed so we can sleep through the night and not get killed by mobs, the bad guys. If you've never played before, mobs some are good and some are not. So we want to sleep through the bad ones. At nighttime, the meanies come out to play and they will kill you. So we're going to try to protect ourselves from that. So let's get this page to load up. Maybe I should have already had it loaded up, but I don't want the time clock to start so that I have time to get everything that I need to get. That's fine though. It'll start soon. On this first day, the most important things are food and safety. So, okay, here we go. Well, that's good. We've got water. We've got a huge hill mountain behind us, which is great. That's going to give us, I can even see coal up there. The most important things on day 1 are food and light. And if possible, if you can find sheep and get a bed so you can sleep through the night, that's even better. I like to always mark where I spawn in, because when you die, or when I die, not if, but when I die, I will most likely respawn back in the same location. So I generally like to put a place of safety around this spot so that when I spawn back in, I'll be somewhat covered. But the first thing I want to do is go get some wood, so that I can make a couple of tools. It's way down there, so let's go down. We're going to go down. We want to get some wood. With logs, we can make a crafting table so that we can make better tools. And we want to be able to get some cobblestone. We'll need tools to do that. You can get it with your fist, but it takes forever. So we really want to go and get some wood to do this. So I'm going to go over here and get myself some wood. This is an oak tree, so I'm just going to use my fist to get it. Takes a minute. But once you've got one log, I'm going to go ahead and get two, but once you've got one log, you can go into your inventory and use that log okay, that's interesting, to make some planks. With these planks, with 4 planks, you can make a crafting table. So we're just going to put these 4 planks in this 4x square to make a crafting table. This crafting table is going to have 9 squares in it. And the 9 squares will be what you can use to make tools and things of that nature. I'm going to put this crafting table down in here. These are called your hot bar. And this is where the stuff is, where you can get to it really quickly. So I'm just going to place this down, and then I'm going to make a axe. So with an axe, you make an axe with sticks. 2 planks will make sticks. And then I'm going to put 2 sticks on top of each other. Oop, I need to get one more log, because I need 3 planks in order to make an axe. So I'm going to make another few planks, and then I'll put 2 sticks on top of each other and 3 planks. Now I have an axe, which will make it to where I can get these logs more quickly to make more wood. Now, what you want to do today on this first day, and I don't know if you haven't played Minecraft, you only get your day and night cycle is 20 minutes. So you get 10 minutes of day and 10 minutes of night. And let me tell you, ooh, there's a sheep over there. The 10 minutes a day goes by really fast. So we're going to go over here really quick and take care of this sheep, because we need some wool and we need food. So if you see sheep, we need about 3 of them, so we can get 3 pieces of wool to make a bed. If we can make a bed, then we can sleep through the night and not have to worry about the bad guys. Let's see if I can see any more over here. What have we got over here? Let's see. Flowers. A lot of times you can find sheep just wandering around in these plain. Ooh, there's one over there in these plain. Ooh, there's another one up there. Yay, we're going to get a bed. Woohoo! So, let's take care of this guy. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice so much, Mr. Sheep. We really appreciate you. We do. We're sorry. We'll keep you guys later. But right now, we have to have a bed, so we don't have to worry about the bad guys. Here we go. Yay. Okay. Thank you so much for your sacrifice, Mr. Sheep. Mr. Bah. Okay, we're going to go back over to our crafting table. At first, you may get a little confused about where you are all the time, but after you've played for a minute, you'll get a better sense of direction. It'll take a minute, and I get lost. Ooh, look at that. There's another sheep, but look at that hole and lava down there. Yikes, be careful. Always watch for the holes, because they're everywhere all the time, and you can get in some serious trouble with the holes. I'm going to go ahead and get this some more wood. I'm really excited about the wool. That's going to make things so much easier for us. Okay. I'm going to turn my sound up just a little bit so you guys can hear the sounds of all these different things that are happening here. There's my crafting table. Oh, there's a cow. Hello, we have cows. That's very good. We'll capture him later. They're really good for food and leather. You can get leather for them. For those of you who don't know about Minecraft, you do have to sometimes kill some of the animals in here for food. It's just like in real life. We have to feed ourselves sometimes, and we have to to do the things that we need to do the things. So, okay, so to make, oh, I only got two. Well, I got a brown one. I need another white one. Okay, so with the bed, you have to use 3 pieces of wool from the same colored sheep. Fortunately, we have another white sheep right over here that I can. Oh, no, don't fall down there. Oh, don't fall down there. Yes, I got his wool. Excellent. So now I can go back over here to my crafting table and make a bed. You ready? Okay, so to make a bed, you take 3 planks and put them on the bottom, and then you take 3 pieces of wool and put them right above there. And it doesn't matter if you do them up here or at the very bottom, as long as the wood is on the bottom and the wool is on the top. You can make a bed. Now, we have a bed, which is really great because that means we're going to be much safer when it starts getting dark. As you can tell, it's already getting dark. We've been playing for about 10, almost 10 minutes. So the nighttime is on its way. When the nighttime gets here and you have no light, then that's when the bad mobs begin to come out. You'll get creepers. Oh, there's one right over there. You see that creeper over there? That's a bad guy. If he jumps up on you, he blows up all the ground around you and he can kill you. We're going to sleep real quick so he can't get to us. So I'm just going to put my bed down and sleep in it. This is going to take us right through the night. That's why it's really important, if you can, to find sheep on that first day so that you can sleep. Now we have day again, and we'll just pick up our bed like that. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up my crafting table because we'll go somewhere else. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get another little bit of wood here so we can have a little bit more. And then we're going to go get some stone. With cobblestone, we can make a furnace. And also, where you can find stone, a lot of times you can find coal. And coal is where we get the light, which we need, because bad guys cannot spawn into the world where there's light. They can only spawn into the world where it's dark. So we try to light things up wherever we can so they can't spawn near us. Now they can still spawn further away and come to us, but at least we'll have a little bit of time to protect ourselves before they get there. So here we go. Let's get some wood. Now I can build up a little bit if I want to get all of this wood, which I do. If you don't get all of the wood, then the leaves don't despawn. And when the leaves despawn, you get sticks from there. You get saplings from there. See that sapling floating up there? Saplings is what you can use to replant the trees, which we like to do. So I'm going to go back up here, but they will only despawn if you get all of the wood. So as you can see, I'm getting hungry. Do you see right there? I've got hearts on the left and I've got food on the right. When I begin to get hungry, my health will go down. So I need to get this wood and go make a furnace so I can cook my food and eat it. So I just got some dirt that I can climb up on. And you just jump and place to climb up. And now I'm gonna get some more of this wood. Now I did lose my axe because your wooden tools don't last very long. So once I get stone, they'll go a little bit faster. But I need to go ahead and get this and move on. And eventually, we'll be able to make a dwelling to keep us safe as well. But now that we have a bed, we're so much safer. I do want to get some cobblestone. I may just pause this and not get the rest of this tree because it's going fairly slow, and I really need to get some cobblestone before I get too hungry. I've got a little bit of food, but I need to cook it. So fortunately, we spawned right over here by this big mountain behind us. So I'm going to go over to it and get some stone. I'm going to need to put down my crafting table again and make another wooden pickaxe. So this time I'm going to make a pickaxe. I need to get a little bit more wood. Let's just get half of that. Half those logs in case we need to use them to make charcoal. If you can't find coal on day one, you can always make charcoal with a cobblestone furnace. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and make a pickaxe. You make that with sticks and 3 planks going straight across instead of in that little 7 shape. This is a pickaxe, and this is what I'm going to use to mine this stone right here. There we go. Now, this is good. We need at least 8 pieces of stone in order to make a furnace, but I'm going to go ahead and get quite a bit. Let me turn this sound up a little bit. I can barely hear it. If I can't hear it, I know you can't hear it. There we go. That's better. Get some of this stone. Once we have some stone, I'm going to go ahead and, once we have some stone, we can make a stone pickaxe and a stone axe. They are much stronger and they last longer. Now, when you're mining stone, a lot of times you'll come across charcoal and again, or coal. And again, coal is what makes light, and we need light. So, but if you can't find coal, you can always make charcoal. We're fixing to do that here in a minute. I'm going to use this little space that I'm mining out as just a little bitty shelter for us that we can build easily. And it'll just be temporary, but it'll give us a place to sort of hang out. And do some of the things that we need to do as we're starting in this beautiful new world. And the deeper you go, the more likely you are to find coal. I'm not seeing any here, so we'll probably end up having to make charcoal instead. Either way, it works. And we can make some torches and light the area up. Oh, it's always so much fun to be in the new world. Oh, there went my pickaxe. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a stone pickaxe. Again, we're going to use sticks. You make it the same way, you just use different materials. In this case, we're going to use this cobblestone to make a pickaxe, like that. And then we're also, we need a few more sticks to make an axe, and I'm going to make a sword as well. So here's an axe, and the axe, you put a 7 on it. You can also make it the other way. You can make it this way. When you start crafting, you can either use the crafting recipes that are over here on the left, or after a while, you will learn how to make them. And a lot of times when you're crafting, the way it's shaped in the crafting table is the way it's going to look when it comes out. So you can see how this sort of looks like this axe with the handle and the shape of the axe. So that's just a little tidbit that my sister taught me when she was trying to teach me how to use that. So I'm going to make also a furnace so that we can make some charcoal so that we can have some fuel. A furnace is 8 pieces of cobblestone, and it makes this little furnace. So we're going to put this down over here in the corner. Now, in a furnace, when you don't have any coal yet or anything to burn, you can burn logs. So I'm going to go into this furnace. And if you don't know, depending on how you're playing, I don't know if you guys are playing on a console. I'm not going to be able to help a whole lot with console players. So I'm going to rely on my users and my subscribers. By the way, like, subscribe, and share. But you guys can tell the other guys, you guys that are console players, you can help by telling the other console players how to do some of these things. I play on my PC. So I know about the PC mechanics. I don't always know how to do the game console mechanics. So you guys will have to help me help the other console players. So I'm going to go ahead and take half my logs to make fuel, and I'm going to take the other half of my logs to burn and make charcoal. And this charcoal I will then be able to use to make some torches. While it's burning, I'm going to sort of look around and see, make sure it's not dark. We're going to want to sleep as soon as it gets dark so we don't have to worry about the baddies coming out. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more with this little room I'm making here. There we go. Oh, look. Do you see those zombies out there? They're burning up in the sunshine. They do not like the sunshine. You have to be really careful with the zombies, though. I don't know why they're not burning up further. It's crazy. They should be dead by now because it's broad daylight. So that's so weird. Anyway, it's beginning to be sunset. You see how the sun is going down over there? So we're going to get our bed down so we can sleep through the night and not have to worry about those zombies or creepers or anything else coming to get us. Because I haven't made any weapons yet. Isn't that so pretty, though? Look how pretty that is. Got some donkeys down there, and a pig is over there. A sheep, all the pretty flowers. Ooh, there's a wandering trader over there with some llamas. If he's still here tomorrow, we'll go see what he has. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I've got any. I do. I've got some charcoal now. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick before it gets too dark. Here we go. Now, there's that wandering trader. You always want to see what these guys have, because sometimes they'll trade stuff that you can't get otherwise. Now, we probably don't have anything really to trade with him right now, but we can look and see what he has, what he's trading. All you got to do is go up to him and interact with him. I right-click on the PC. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's L1 or L2 on a game console to interact. And he's got, if we had baked potatoes, we could get some emeralds from him that way. If we had some emeralds, he could give us some of these things: firefly bush, some lime dye, some wheat seeds, some cyan. Okay, so in the comments, tell me, is it cyan or cayenne? I don't know. Tell me. Tell me which way to pronounce it. And then he's also got some brown dye. If we had some emeralds, we would get some of this stuff. I really love the green dyes, and so we would definitely get some of that. But we don't have any yet, so we're not gonna. We'll just leave him to wander around for now. Let's go back over here to our little area. Am I close to my spawn? Where did I spawn in? We'll have to go back and find our spawn area here in just a little bit. Alright. So let's get the charcoal and go into our crafting table and make some torches. Yay! Make some torches. While we're making torches, let's go ahead and cook our food, because we've got wood in there that will burn, and we can put our food in there to make some food to eat. Now, earlier when those zombies were dying outside, they dropped rotten flesh. Mobs will drop things when they die. And sometimes it's good stuff and sometimes it isn't. Rotten flesh can be eaten if you're just desperate and don't have any food and you're dying. You can eat rotten flesh. It will make you sick, but you won't die. So, just saying. Sounds horrible, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. In the meantime, I've got some cooked food now, and I am gonna eat some breakfast. Mutton, first thing in the morning. Delicious. Now I'm all healthy again. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my crafting table and put it in here, in my little area here. Put it over here. I've got my bed, and let's just go ahead while we're at it and make a shovel. Shovel is really good for getting your dirt. Alright, so with a shovel, you just need one piece of cobblestone at the bottom of your 2 sticks. And that makes a shovel. And we can use our shovel to easier get dirt. See how easy that was? Much easier. And faster than using our fists. You always want to have some dirt around so that if you need to climb or pile up so you can reach something you can't exactly reach, you have some. Look at that pretty little waterfall coming out of the side of this hill. It's pretty. Water is good for us. Okay. Let's make some torches. So we're going to use our sticks and our charcoal, and that makes torches. Yay! We have 16 torches now, and we still have some charcoal left over. I'm going to put a couple of torches in our building right here. Let me get those down into my hotbar so I can use them. Put one there. And one over here. Now we have light in our little room. Let's use some of our wood to make a little door here. Leave a little bit of space here so we can kind of have a window too. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so this is something you guys are going to learn about me. I'm just a tad OCD, so I'm going to go one more over so that I can have this be even and our door can be in the center. So, sorry. CDO in alphabetical order as it should be. So here we go. There. Now we have 2 windows in there. And we're going to put a door right here. To make a door, we're going to go into our crafting table. And you can see, if you don't know how to make the door yet, you can just type it in, D-O-O-R. And all the doors look different depending on the type of wood you use to make them. So for an oak door, which is all I have right now, it looks like this. And I can just take one out. It makes 3 doors. Whenever you craft this recipe, it makes 3 doors. Even though I could potentially make 7 of these, or 21 in essence, I'm not going to because I don't want to use up all my wood. I just want the 3 doors. So I'm going to take it from over here and put it down here in my hotbar so I can use it, and then close my crafting table. And all of those planks that were just up there have now gone back into my inventory. So I want my door to open inward, or open outward, should I say. So I'm going to come out here on the outside. Oops. Actually have to be on the doors in order for them to place correctly. Let's do that again, shall we? Okay. I'm going to point at my door, and this time put it right there. You see? Now it opens in. There. Now, another thing that you can do that's really helpful, especially if you're running from baddies, trying to get away from them, all you have to do in PC is right-click on the door, and it'll open it. But once you go through the door, you have to turn around and close it again. And if you're in a panic, that can sometimes be difficult. And let me tell you, in Minecraft, the panic is real. If you've got a baddie chasing you, you panic. Your hands sweat and you panic. So hopefully we won't experience that too very soon, but we will experience it. Trust me. And we got some pumpkins over here too. That's cool. Very cool. All right. Let's go back in here, and I want to show you a trick. If we make a pressure plate out of wood, I'll show you how to do it. We can go over here to our crafting table, and we can put a recipe in. By the way, when you have a recipe selected, if you look at what the recipe did, you can replicate that later without having to click over here and look up the recipe. And eventually, after you've been playing long enough, you'll remember what those are. It takes a minute. It took me a minute before I could remember the recipes. But once you get them, you'll get them. It's no big deal. In the meantime, you can just search for them. I'm going to look for a pressure plate. So for me, this pressure plate is right here. And it takes 2 planks, and the planks can be anywhere in this crafting table as long as they're side by side. 2 planks of the same type of wood. And I just want one. I don't want a whole bunch of them. So I'm just going to take this one out of that spot right there. Somebody just said hello to me. Let's see who that is. Oh, hi. How are you today? I need to figure out a way to have my chat right in front of me so I can see it better. So I can talk to you guys. Yeah. I'll work on that. I'll definitely work on that. I'll get some feedback. This is my first live, so I'm still not a professional at it yet, but hi Doug. How are you doing? You make that flight yet? That's Doug. That's my husband. He's at the airport trying to get on a flight to go see his mom in New York. So he popped in to say hello. Hi. All right, so back to where we were. I've got a pressure plate now. Oh, he's on the plane. Yay, that's fantastic. Congratulations. I hope you have a great flight. Let me know when you land. Okay, so we're going to take this pressure plate and close our crafting table. And we're going to go, ooh, it's sunset. See that? Look how pretty that is. I just love sunset. I love it. Okay, so we're going to put this pressure plate right here. Now what this is going to do is it's going to make it, when we stand on this pressure plate, it's going to automatically open our door. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then when we come back through, we have to open it ourselves, but when we're running and we go over that pressure plate, it automatically shuts the door. So if you got any baddies behind you, it'll shut that door right in their faces. Yes, it will. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead while we're in here. I'm fairly safe in here. If some skeletons, or we call them skellies in the Minecraft world, if some skellies come around, they could probably shoot me through this hole right here. But I'm mostly safe, even though it's dark. I'm mostly safe right now. So I'm just going to sort of not sleep for a minute, just so I can show you guys what some of these mobs look like. So let's see. let's put some more, I'm out of logs. We'll have to go get some more logs tomorrow so that we can have some more to burn. In the meantime, I'm going to use some of this charcoal as fuel to cook the rest of my food. Awesome. So now we're cooking food. And tomorrow we'll go over, there's a beach right over there. I don't know if you can see the light colored sand. Let's go outside for just a second. Ooh, there's a zombie over there. Do you see that zombie? Let's put a couple of torches down right by our house. He's still going to come over here, but we've got some tools here that we can use to knock him out. He shouldn't hurt us too bad. Go away, go away. Go away. We don't want you in our house. Go away. There we go. Look, he dropped a record. When we find a jukebox, we'll be able to play that. Ooh, now it's raining. You know what I just saw? Okay, here in a minute, we'll probably see him again. Oh, there's a skelly over there. You see that? Oh, no, that's one of the llamas. Never mind. Let's go ahead and get out of this storm. How about? Yeah. Now, in Minecraft, even if it were in the middle of the day, thunder, I know. I was just about to tell them that. It's thundering. Even in the middle of the day, even if it weren't night, if there's a thunderstorm, you can sleep through it. Ooh, there's a creeper coming. Do you see that creeper over there? There's 2 of them out there. Let's sleep so they won't come over and bother us, because they can make a real mess out of our little structure here. You see how he's burning up right now? Because the sun just came out. He's burning up. Go away. Oh, there's a skelly out there. You see him? See those skeletons? Ooh, let's not make, yeah. See him? Ooh, they're going to try to shoot us. They're going to try to shoot us. And there's a creeper out there. We're not going to go out there while that creeper's out there. No, we're not. We're going to let those skellies die. Let's make sure they're all dead out there. Yeah, they are. That creeper's out there. But we don't want to mess with those guys because they'll make big holes. We can make them go away. We can lure them away. See how they just locked onto us? They can see us. We're going to lure them away from our house because we don't want them to blow a hole in our little structure there. I don't mind if they blow a hole out here. I need to make myself a sword. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, they blow up. They absolutely blow up. They get really close to you and they'll make this really swooshy sound. It's very scary. They'll get really close. You want to see it? You want to see what they do? I'll try to do it without them killing me. Watch. Okay, I really don't want to die. So, but watch him. Watch this. Watch. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Ah! Oh, he's going to blow up. Boom. Big hole. That is what creepers do. Right there. And if you're not careful and they sneak up on you, because you can't hear them coming up on you, you only hear the shh at the end when they're about to blow up. If they're right beside you, they will. See, I wasn't even close to him. Look, I wasn't even close to him, and he gave me some damage. 3 hearts worth of damage. I know. I got him over here and got him to blow up so I could show everybody how to do that. Yeah, normally we do not do that on purpose. Normally we run. And if I had had a sword, I would have tried to kill him. You can get close to them and swipe at them and then jump back so that you don't get hurt, but there's a knack to it. And it's easy to die doing that. So I'm just going to go in here and get this dirt that he just blew up. And just to be on the safe side so I don't fall into this hole later. My sister taught me. My sister's name is Tracy. She's a teacher, a great teacher. She's a choir teacher. Super, super awesome. Fantastic musician. She loves Minecraft. She's been playing Minecraft with her son, who is like, I don't know how Carter is now. I want to say he's like 28 now, but she's been playing with him since he was like 8 years old. And she's very good at it. She is beautiful. She does beautiful aesthetic builds. They're so pretty. I'll have to show you some of those at some point. We'll definitely have her come in and show us some stuff. But she's the one who introduced me to Minecraft. And I love it so much. I'm not anywhere near as good as she is. And I used to let her do all the things. I used to let her protect our villages and build our homes and do all the things. And then about, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago, I just decided that even though I can watch all the YouTube videos and build really cool stuff, I love building the automated stuff. And even though I can do that, I wanted to learn how to play real Minecraft myself. And so I started learning how to do it. And so in some ways, I'm as much a newbie as some of you guys. Really, I mean it. Okay. So I'm going to make a chest is what I'm going to do. Let's go get some more wood so that we have a chest that we can use to store stuff in, because you will run out of inventory space. I still cannot remember where I spawned in. I think it was right over here. I think it was up there. I'm almost 100% sure it was up here. I just want to go up here really quick and see if that's where we spawned in. I want to refresh my memory. I think it was up here. Looking around. No, maybe it was further up. Come on. So when you're running and jumping, you can only go up 1 block at a time. So you got to find the spaces where there's just 1 block. And if you can't find a space that's just 1 block, you got to make 1 block. Here it is. This is where we spawned in. So what I like to do, just so I always remember where spawn is, I like to put a torch up on it. Actually, I like to make it a little bit higher. But if I make it too much higher and I try to jump down without water being around me, I'll probably die. I mean, there is water over there, but I have no way of getting it over here. So I'm not going to make it too high, but I am going to make it a little bit higher. So I'll just pop up here. Well, that was not very well done, Michael. So my kids call me Banana. And if any of you guys want to know why they call me Banana, just drop a comment in the chat or on my, either in my Facebook page, or which is at Boss of Blocks on Facebook, or you can go to my YouTube page at Boss of Blocks, or you can go to my Instagram, which is at boss.of.blocks, or you can go to my Twitch and just drop a comment saying if you want to know why my grandkids call me Banana. So there's a story. All right, so I'm going to get up just a little bit here, and I'm going to put a torch at the top, and then I'm going to put a torch on each side. Now, if you want to put something on the side in PC game, you can hold the shift key down and walk out and you won't fall. If you don't put the shift key down, you will fall And if you're super duper high when you do that, you die. Now, I'm hoping that I'm not quite high enough to die right now as I'm about to jump down. Here we go. Yay. Not bad at all. So now I'll always be able to see where my spawn point is. All right. Let's go get some wood. We've got sparse trees over there, but we did, if you remember, did get some saplings. So we're gonna plant some trees a little bit closer to us so that we can not have to go so far to get them. So I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna plant some saplings. One there, one there, one there. And you could, if you wanted to, plant these in groups of 4. If you plant these in groups of 4, it makes the trunks super thick and you can get a lot of wood out of those. But just for now, I'm just going to go ahead and plant these in singles. And here in just a little bit, those will grow up and we can get some more wood. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and eat a piece of mutton. There we go. And I've got some more that I made. I need to go back into the crafting table or to my furnace and get some more. There we go. Here's me some more mutton. And while we're out and about, I'm going to go ahead and make a sword real quick because those will help me just a little bit. I need some more sticks. And a sword is just 1 stick and 2 on top of each other of whatever material you're working with. Right now, all we have is stone, which is better than wood. If we had gold or iron or diamonds, we would use those to make stronger, more durable tools. But this is what we have at the moment, so that's what I'm going to use. And let's go ahead and go out there. Oh, it's sunset. So we're not going to go over there and get the sand just yet. We're going to look at this beautiful sunset and enjoy it. See how pretty it is. So pretty. Stars are coming out. Here in just a few minutes, all the baddies will start coming out. But guess what we're going to do? Oh, look at the moon. Look how pretty that is. It's rising. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and go back in here and take a nap so we can get back to our days. Okay, now let's go get some sand. Guess what you get to make with sand? Oh, there's a skelly over there and he's got a helmet on, which means he's not going to despawn. Now they will shoot arrows at you. You can kill them, but they will shoot arrows at you, so you want to kill them quickly. So I'm gonna go over here. See, I'm gonna kill him quick. See how quickly of course, he fell into the lava. We do not want to fall into the lava, so let's be careful here. I'm gonna get the bones that he dropped. He dropped some arrows and bones, so we're gonna grab those up. You always, when you can, you want to get whatever the mobs drop, because that sometimes they can. Oh, look at the little baby piggy. Hello, little piggy. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. Aren't they cute? They're so adorable. There are so many babies now in Minecraft, and they are adorable. I'm playing a Minecraft game, and we'll talk about this in the future about some different add-ons that you can put with your game. I'm playing with 3 add-ons to my game right now. One of them is called Actions and Stuff. Ooh, there's a creeper over there. Let's be careful. It's called Actions and Stuff, and it makes your character, my character, and the animals and some of the other animations. It makes them a little different, and they're a lot of fun and hilarious to watch. It also makes the world look just a little bit different. Oh, here comes that creeper. Do you want me to try to kill him? I'm going to try to kill him. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, nope, he blew up. See, I tried to kill him, but he blew up on me. Darn it. That's okay. We'll get this dirt that he blew up, and I got some seeds. I can plant some wheat a little bit later. As soon as I get some more dirt, I'll fill this in. I can't fill it in right now, but I'll fill it in later. I'm going to get some sand, because guess what you can make with sand? You can make glass with sand. Guess what you use the glass for? You use it for your windows. So the skellies can't shoot you through the holes in your walls, but you can still see out to see if they're out there. You can even create and make buildings with glass. I mean, you can do so much with glass. It's so much fun. So I'm going to get a bunch of sand here. And we'll go make some glass to put in our windows. Now later we'll make our base. We're going to figure out where we want that to be. I usually like a few more trees around my base and a lot more water. Now there is some really nice water over here, but I tend to like my bases to be around the rivers. They're so pretty. So we may try to find one of those. We'll try to find a river at some point and maybe build a base there. But for now, we'll be here for a minute. Another thing I'm going to do on the way back to our little, oh, there went my tool. No problem. I can get this with my hands if I need to. It's not quite as fast, but I can do it. And we'll just get this sand and go back. Another thing I'm going to get on our way back is some of those flowers. You can make dye with the flowers. And in the not too distant future, when we have cows that we can get leather and meat from, we can make what's called bundles. And those can be color coded with dye. It's very cool. You can also color your wool if you want a colored bed. Oh, look, there's a turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Aw, you're so cute. Turtles love sand and they love water. I'm actually going to make his little water pond a little bit bigger here so he can go down in there if he wants to. Make him a little beach entry here for him to get down into hit this water. There you go, buddy. You want to get down in the water? There you go. And we got some dirt. Awesome. I'll be back to talk to you later. Bye. Okay. Go get the rest of my sand. Then we'll go back to our little temporary hut. What do we want to call the hut? We need to name it. You guys give me some ideas about what we can name it. There we go. Done. Now we'll go back over to our little hut. den, if you will. Oh, I love the music. See how our trees are growing up? Yay! We'll be able to get some more wood. Alright. Now let's put just a little bit of sand in here. We don't want to do a lot. We just need a couple of pieces of glass right now. We don't want to waste all of our charcoal, even though we're fixing to be able to get some wood. I'll go ahead and make another shovel, since I blew that last one out. There we go. Now, I'm gonna go get some trees so we can get some wood. So we'll use our axe, get these trees. Remember, you want to get all the wood so that the leaves will despawn and give us sticks and saplings. If you make singles like this, you can easily stand underneath them without having to tower up. You can easily stand underneath them and get all your wood. Easy peasy. Some of the trees will grow a little bit taller than the others, but you should be able to get all the wood, even in the little bit taller ones. Let's see. Yep, I got it. There we go. Getting us some wood. Now, if we want to, we can hit these leaves and they'll, but I don't really need to. We can hit them with our fists too and they'll break. The leaves will. But if you just leave them alone, unless you're just in a hurry, if you just leave them alone, they will despawn on their own and you can just run around and pick them up. Pick them up. Sometimes the tree will go really low and you gotta get rid of the leaves in order to get to the wood. That's no big deal. Got us some more saplings. Oh, I love the music. I never did get those flowers. Let's get some of those. Flowers. We can make red dye, we can make white dye, we'll be able to make blue dye. Look at these beautiful blue flowers. Blue and purple are my favorite colors, so you can make the purple dye with the purple and blue flowers, and I always do. As a matter of fact, when I get pets, which if you've never played Minecraft before, you can tame cats and wolves and stuff and have pets. And I always put purple collars on them, so everybody knows they're mine. I play with my family all the time, and they always know which pets are mine. Well, I name them also, but they always know they're mine, even if I don't name them, because they all have purple collars. So, what's the word I'm looking for? Predictable. There it is. I got it. It's starting to get dark. See that? So let's go back in here and go to sleep. Just pass another day, another night really quickly. Now, just so you know, when you sleep in a bed, it resets your spawn point. So as long as I don't pick this bed up, If I die, I will spawn right back in here where it's safe. Oh, there's a zombie, a dying zombie at my door. I'm not gonna worry about him because I'm inside where it's safe. But if I pick this bed up, then my spawn point goes away and I would respawn. If I were to die, I would respawn back at that original spawn point that I marked earlier with the tower and the torches. But as long as I don't take this bed up, if I die, I will come right back here into this safe space. Let's see about our glass. Looky there, we've got 4 pieces of glass now. We're going to put them in our windows. Boom. Now the skellies can't shoot in our little house. Yay. Okay. I never did finish making this room the right shape. I'll go ahead and do that now. There we go. I'm out of room in my inventory. I'll show you. So in your inventory, you have 27 slots in your main inventory. And if you don't have any bundles or any backpacks or anything like that, all you have is 27 slots, and they fill up quick. If you have items in your backpack that can't stack on top of each other, it really fills up quick. And we'll learn and go over the things that are stackable and the things that are not stackable. Flowers, seeds, glass, doors, dirt, logs, sticks, things like that are stackable. Things like these records are not stackable. They take up a whole space all by themselves. When something is stackable, you can either stack it in a 16 in a stack or 64 in a stack. Most things are 64 in a stack, but things like eggs that the chickens lay, for instance, you can only stack them 16 deep. I'm trying to think of some of the other things that only stack 16. If you know the answer to that question, drop it in the comments. I mean, I know it, but I don't know it right at the moment. So just drop it in the comments if you know all the different things that only stack 16. Okay. So just for those of you who have just come in or just now watching the video, I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. My son, he's an expert. He's excellent. He's very good. My sister, expert level. Both of them, super awesome. My oldest son is ridiculous. My sister is ridiculous. They can do so much, and they've taught me so much. But I'm more of a newbie when it comes to real survival. So I'm going to learn things with you guys. If you're looking for expert level tutorials, you're not going to find those here, okay? I mean, I can watch a video and do something along with someone else, but I can't do that stuff by myself. This is more of a sort of a family-friendly place to enjoy Minecraft and play together. So, if you're looking for expert tutorials, I can tell you the names of some really good YouTubers that are experts. And if you're interested in some of those things, I'd be happy to give them to you. But that's not me. Okay, so let's create a chest so that we can put some of these items that are filling our inventory up. To create a chest, you need 8 planks. So I'm going to use these logs, just a few of them, to make some planks. Now, what's going to happen is I'm not going to have any place to put those planks. So they'll end up falling outside my inventory. Watch. There they are. Actually, I did have room because I didn't have a full stack right there. So I'm now going to go into my crafting table. Oop. I know, I'm full. Go into my crafting table and I'm going to make a chest. To make a chest, you can either go over to the recipe over here and type in chest. like that. And you just have to make 8 planks to make a chest. I'm gonna use 2 of these. I'm gonna put them out here because I don't have any inventory for them. So I'm gonna use 2 of these. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make 4 of them, so we can have 2 double chests for storage. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get my crafting table down here so I can put my chests this way. Let's throw out my seeds to make some room over here for my chests. There we go. Now I got room for my chests. So what I did was on my keyboard, I threw out some things in my inventory. On a keyboard, you use the letter Q, or you can set it to be whatever letter you want it to be to throw things out of your inventory. I use either Q or X to throw things out of my inventory. That way I had room for my chests down in my hotbar so that I could place them here. If you place 1 chest, it's a single chest. If you place 2 side by side, it creates a double chest. Okay. And I'm going to put another one right on top of here. So you can stack these. Now, you can't stack them with a full block on top of them. In other words, I wouldn't be able to put another chest right here because I've got a full block on top of it. You'd have to make a half block. They're called slabs to put on top of it so you could still open it. I'll show you all that stuff later. That's down the road. We're just doing well, we're on day 5 right now, but it feels like day 1, right? Okay, so I'm going to use this chest here to throw some of my miscellaneous stuff into. These discs that the mobs keep dropping. I can't wait to get a jukebox so we can listen to some of these. All right, I'll go ahead and put my flowers down in this miscellaneous chest down here as well. And I'll go ahead and put my drops down here. And then in this top chest, I'm going to put blocks, like my sand blocks, my planks, my logs, my wool, dirt. Anything that I don't want to carry with me, I'll put in here. Now, I'm going to put it up here, and then I'm going to put it back down in my inventory because I do want to take some of it with me. I'll also put things that are made by blocks up here as well. You always want to carry logs with you, always. Because if you need to throw down the crafting table really quick, or if you need to make some sticks really quick, or if you need to make a bed really quick, you got to have wood. So you always carry logs with you, always. And you should always carry cobblestone with you and dirt, always. Those are the must-haves at all times to have with you. And torches you want them as well, but you can make those on the fly if you have wood and you have cobblestone. You can make torches. So these are the trinity right here: dirt, cobblestone, and wood. Okay. So now, how about we go outside, and how about we make, this is a pretty little, let's make something pretty right now, really quick. This is a pretty little fountain coming down into this area, and I thought, why don't we make just a little pond right here? You want to do that? Here, let's do this. Do that. Let's go ahead and put that back up. Let's get our dirt down here. Dirt. All right. And then let's make it come to about right here. Right there. We're just going to make a small one. Just a small pond. Now, as we put the dirt down, it's going to stop the water from continuing to fill this little hole. There. Let's put this right there. Kind of like that. Put this over. I think we'll go ahead and get rid of that one and that one. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this second layer down. Now once we find some iron, we'll be able to, oh, it's getting dark. I guess I should pay attention to that. Sometimes you'll get so busy decorating or doing whatever that you forget that it's nighttime and you need to go to safety. So, I'm gonna sleep. And let's go ahead and get us something to eat real quick. Have some brekkie. There we go. All right. Now, let's go back over here and look at this little pond again. Okay. Now, water is very interesting in how it flows. It has, and I haven't figured it all out yet. I know that there's a source block somewhere, and that the water flows in a certain way around that source block. And I don't always know what that is, but I'm trying to figure it out. But this is not wanting to fill up right there, so I'm going to do that with it. We'll just make a little tiny pond here. Because that's not wanting to grow. Maybe if I do this. Maybe if I do this. Well, let's see. Is it going to flow out? Let's see. It looks like it's just going to keep growing. I'm sure that my sister would be able to tell me what to do here in order to make this water spread out. If anybody else knows, tell us. Share your expertise. See, it's not doing it on this side either. All right, well. I told you if you stuck around, you would see some epic fails on my side. Here's one of them. Okay. Now, when you plant dirt on top of grass, it will then become grass, which is cool. There we go. Okay. Now, we've got a little bitty pond, little tiny baby pond here. Okay. All right. What's over in here? I just saw something over here. What was it? Oh, there's skellies over there. in zombies, they're inside where it's dark. You see that? The sun's not reaching them. So they're spawning in the dark areas. Did you hear that? That's what they sound like. See, I'm bringing him out here into the sunlight, and he's going to burn up. You get my sword out. Man, these zombies like dropping those. Oh, look at this cute little pig. They look so different in this world. Look how cute he is. It looks like he's been in the mud. You're so cute. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't need food right now, so I'm going to let you live, okay? All right. Eventually, though, I'm going to throw a torch in here so they can't spawn quite so much in here. No, no. No, no, I don't want you. Go away. Now, when I first started playing this game, just the sheer sight of a zombie would have me running to hide behind my sister. I'm so scared of them. Oh, look, a sheep. Now that I have some wood, I need to make some corrals so we can corral some of these animals. You know? That way we can be sure to have food. At some point I'm going to want to go exploring to see if there's any villages around here. But first, let's get some of this grass to make some wheat. Wheat is what you feed the animals to help them to grow and to breed them so that they make more animals. And if you don't have any wheat seeds, you can break this tall grass, and sometimes when you break it, see how that did? It made wheat seeds. So you just, if you're on a plains, like we spawned into a plains, this is a plains biome, you can get seeds all over the place. You just keep hitting grass until you get a bunch of seeds, and then you go by water and you plant them so you can make some wheat. And once you get wheat, you can lure the animals. Ooh, that's a big hole. You can lure the animals into paddocks that you make with fences and start raising them. And that's part of how you always make sure that you have food, which is very important. And I'm about to run out of food. I've only got 2 pieces of mutton left, so you can also, with wheat, you can also make bread. And bread can be eaten by you. So if you don't have any cattle or anything like that, you can eat bread. It doesn't last as long, and it doesn't heal you quite as well as beef or mutton does, but it does work. All right, so let's go over here. Do you see how this tree, remember the tree that we first took down? Do you see how the leaves didn't despawn because I never did go back and get the rest of this wood? I think I'm going to get up there and get it right now. I've got this dirt that I can pile up on and get the rest of this dirt. I'm going to rinse this wood out of this tree. Once I get all the wood out of the tree, these leaves will despawn. I'm about to lose my axe. There's still a little bit of wood in here. Sometimes the leaves will hide the wood. So you just kind of got to keep going until you know that you're completely out of the wood. You can kind of see when you get all the wood gone, because the leaves will sort of shimmer and they'll start despawning. Yeah, so It looks like I've gotten all the wood out of this tree because it's beginning to despawn. There we go. All right. So I can go down. And oak trees will give you sticks, they'll give you saplings, and they will give you apples, which apples can be eaten. So, and there's food. And these will continue to despawn, and I'll come pick the rest of these up later. Okay. Sticks, wood, saplings. Let's plant some more of these saplings out here so we can get some more trees. Always want more trees. Until we find a forest. Oh my goodness, look at that. You never know how things are going to spawn in your world. How the Minecraft world is going to generate. There's a floating island. Just floating around up there in the sky with birch trees on it. That's cool. Look at that. That is so cool. Woo. That's a big cave. We'll have to go explore over there and get some stuff. Those caves have lots of... Ooh, I can see some iron up there already. The caves have lots of materials, but there's also lots of baddies in them. So you... Oh, there's some coal right here. Looky there. Remember how I told you coal was good fuel? There's some right there. Boom. All right, let's get back over to our little den before it gets too dark and have a nap. Now I'm going to play until about 5:45, 5:50 tonight. I have a meeting to go to. I have a class. I'm actually in school right now. So I have a class that I'm going to go to at 6. So I will stop playing at about 5:45, 5:50 this evening, but I will be playing frequently. I haven't got an exact schedule yet, but I expect to play anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. So, and you guys, if you're watching this video, drop a comment and let me know what you would like to see. If there's something specific you'd like for me to do, just drop it in the comments. And I will do my best to do the things that you guys want me to do. And that you guys want to see and that you guys want to know about. Tell me what was your, if you have played Minecraft before, and tell me that too. Tell me if you're a newbie, if you're a beginner, if you're intermediate. Tell me how long you've been playing Minecraft. And then also, if you have been playing Minecraft, tell me what your most recent fail was. And we will laugh about them together in here. I can tell you about all kinds of fails on my end, let me tell you. And I will, over time, tell you about all of them. All right. Okay, got some more wood. Let's go ahead and plant some more of these saplings. If you plant a sapling right beside another block, it'll grow a really weird tree. So I usually, if you want the tree to grow straight up, it's usually better not to plant it right next to another block. Now, if you want the tree to grow up really weird, then you want to put it right next to a block. That's, if you want like a crazy looking tree with branches going all over the place, you can do that on purpose if you want to. We'll do that one day. I'll show you how to do it. It usually happens to me by accident. Lots of things happen to me by accident. All right, I got a few saplings down. Get some more trees. I need to sort of do something about this big hole right here. I think I'm gonna fill it in a little bit. I don't want to fill it all the way in because I want to go in there at some point, but I at least want to get this top part filled in so we don't accidentally fall into it. You know? Because that happens. There we go. That'll just cover some of this up right here. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I'm out of dirt, so I'll just have to go get some more dirt here in a minute. There's plenty around here. Look at all this dirt. We will never run out of dirt in this biome. We got lots of livestock down there. So, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's go over here by this water. You can grow wheat about, I think it's 4 squares out from a water source. So I'm just going to put some wheat seeds down here. We need to make a hoe because you have to till the land before you can plant on it. So I'm going to go back up here to my crafting table. And, oop, I forgot to put it back down. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I usually carry a crafting table with me so I can put them down really quickly wherever I am doing whatever I'm doing. Let's see, I was going to make a hoe, right? Okay, so a hoe looks like this. It's just, instead of having 3 like an axe would, or having 3 across like a pickaxe would, it just has the 2. So it makes this little hoe. Okay, and this is what we're going to use to till the land so that we can plant seeds on it. There we go. And I'm just going to plant wheat. I think I've only got 13 pieces, so I'm just going to, we'll eventually have way more than this. But for now, we'll just plant these. Now we're going to plant our seeds and start growing some wheat. I've got 2 more seeds, so I'll just go ahead and add 2 more pieces of tilled ground right there. And I can go out and get some more seeds if I want. Here's a bunch of tall grass up here. I bet I can get some seeds out of these. There's some right there. See that? Look at that. There's some more. Let's get a bunch of this. Now eventually, when we figure out where we want to sort of base ourselves, right now we just need to worry about getting food. So we want to be able to get some livestock into a pen and get some food. If we wanted to, and we can do that on another day, we can go find a village and just sort of make our base there if we find a village that's close to something cool. If you ever spawn into some place that's near a village, it's kind of nice because then you automatically get a bed. There's always going to be at least 1 bed in any village you come across. And there's usually, in the chests in a village, there's almost always food. in the chest as well. So if you ever spawn close to a village, you're winning, because you can go ahead and get a leg up on all those day one to do. That day one to do list gets cut way short when you are near a village. I'm gonna go get just a little bit more wheat seeds here really quick. Okay, so I got 4 more. How many more did I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. I needed 1 more. Oh my goodness, I was so close. So close. There's 1 more. Okay. So now we've got that planted. Now, the other thing we want to do is we want to make a couple of little pins here by the wheat that we can use for the livestock. They don't have to be big, because we don't need a ton of it, and we're not gonna we're not gonna stay at this location. I like valleys and rivers, so we probably won't stay at this location. So I'm just gonna make something temporary. Now, to make fences, let me get a little bit more dirt here. I need some more dirt. So I can fill this in right here. There. All right. To make fences, we make that with wood, and we've got plenty of wood, so we can go up into our crafting table up here and make some fences. Now, let's go over here and type in fence. Now, we don't have any planks right now, so it's not, when it's red like this, it means you can't craft it. You can see the recipe, but you can't craft it until you have the right things, and we need planks. So I've got some logs right here. Right here, I've got some logs that I can put right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get rid of all my logs because I want to save them in case I need logs, but I do want some planks so I can make some fence. I'll make a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I can make some fences. Not only can I make fences, but I can make a gate. If I want to go in and out through a gate, I can use this to make a gate. I tend, in the beginning game, I tend not to like to use gates. I like to use carpet because you can jump over carpet, and for me it's just easier, but I'm going to put a gate in this one just so I can show you how it's done. So I'm going to make 14 pieces of, I'll make 15 fences. Oh darn, I made a little too much, so I need to make a couple more sticks. I made a few too many fences, so I couldn't make the gate. So I needed to make some more sticks in order to make the gates. And here's the thing, with a fence, you have 4 planks on either side and the sticks in the middle, and that makes your fence. If you want to make a gate, it's the exact opposite. You have your sticks on the outside and your planks in the center. Think about a gate out in the wild. You know, you've got your poles on the side, which could be made with sticks, and then you've got your wood on the inside to make your gate. So that's how that sort of works. That's an easy way for you to remember how to make fences and gates, is because they're the exact opposite. There we go. So we'll get this fence out of here and get this gate. So now we've got 15 fences and a gate, and it's nighttime, so oh, there's a witch out there. Okay, guys, you see that? See that witch out there? You don't want to accidentally open your door when there's a witch at your doorstep. Did y'all see that? Witches are, see it? See that witch? They are bad. They are so bad. They will poison you and kill you quicker than lightning. It's crazy. So be careful with witches because they will kill you quickly. And you also want to be careful about witches and your villagers. If you go into a village and you bring a witch into a village, they will turn the villagers into zombies. It's not good. Trust me. I know this from experience. I'll tell you some stories sometime. Okay, so I'm going to sleep real quick. Because I've only got about 10 more minutes. All right, so all the guys are out there burning up. The witch is probably gone, so I'm going to go ahead and go out. I'll keep my head on the swivel to make sure. Oh, no, she's still out there. Never mind. Go away. I may have to go out there and kill her, but I don't really want to. Okay. Oh, did you hear the sound she made? She goes, okay, we're going to go kill her. Kill her, 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 kill her. Got her. Whew. Now, do you see how my hearts have turned green like that? And how they're going down like that? I need to eat really fast. That's because she poisoned me. Now, I'm not going to die from her, but if that skelly over there with my hearts down that low, if he hits me with an arrow, I'm dead. So I'm going to get inside and wait till my hearts return a little bit. I don't know if you can see the little emblem in the top right hand corner of the screen, but it had a poison sign. And now the poison has gone away and my hearts are coming back red. So I'm okay. And the witch is gone. What is the song? Ding dong, the witch is dead, the wicked witch is dead. Okay, I don't have a good voice. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's come out here. See what kind of baddies are still running around out here. It looks like most of them are gone. I do have my cow out here, and I do have, oh, what's in there? There's, oh my goodness. So check this out. This is funny. There's a zombie in the water. So if the zombies fall into the water and they drown, they're now called drowns. That's a thing. And you can kill them and get experience by killing them. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to kill this guy. Oh, he got out of the water. I'm going to go chase him and kill him. Okay, so he dropped some stuff. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Looks like we had another creeper blow up out here. Looks like. And then now we also had a skilly that fell into the water and that can't get out. So we're going to kill him too. And we will get experience for taking him out. There he goes. See that little experience coming out? I'm going to go into the water to get it. And I'm going to get the things he dropped. He dropped an arrow. There. Now. Okay. That was fun. Let's eat a little something. I'm really going to have to go make some. I can't make bread yet because I don't have any wheat yet. I'm going to have to probably go kill something. I do have that apple, though. I tell you what. This is probably a fairly decent stopping place for this episode. So, we had a really good first few days. learned about all the things to do in the very, very beginning, in the first few days, all the important stuff. So let's just sort of stop here today. I'm going to go ahead and eat this apple just so I have my health. There we go. And we'll just call it a day today. And then tomorrow, or whenever I go live again, we'll start again. And we'll build our paddocks and maybe go do a little bit of exploring. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my first live. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And I hope all of you guys will like and subscribe and share the video with your friends who love Minecraft or those that you want to introduce to Minecraft. And join me again. Again, put any comments down on the bottom that things you want to see, things you want to do. And let's play again soon. Thank you so much.